Alrighty, today I am going to show you an easy way to kind of figure out if you got connection problems or whatever the problem may be. This will help you troubleshoot, see what's wrong with your computer. So basically you're going to go down to the start menu, type in CMD, and then there'll be a little window that pops up and you right click on CMD, which is command prompt, and run as administrator, and then this little box right here will pop up. Once you get to the box, we want to find out if we are connected or not. At this particular time, my little right bottom icon has an X through it, which shows I am not connected. So the first thing I want to do is I want to put in IP CONFIG, and I'm going to hit enter. And what that's going to show me is if I'm connected or what the deal is. So what you want to go down to is you want to go down, here's where I put in IP config. I'm going to right click this just so I can use a marker on it. And you want to go down to your local area connection. You might have to scroll a little bit, look for local area connection. Okay, and then you're going to see that right now I can't get nothing. It don't show me my router, it don't show me my IP address, it doesn't show me anything. So if you type this in there and you see something like this, you know that your computer is not connected to your router or internet. So right now I'm going to clear the screen by typing in CLS, and that will clear the screen, and we're going to start over. Okay, now I'm going to plug my computer in with a wired Ethernet cable from the router, if I can get it in there. I'm not too good with my left hand, but I assume I'll get it here in a second. Okay, now I am plugged in to the back of the computer with the Ethernet cable from the router. My internet connection on my router is blinking, or it's solid, so it's showing me I should be connected. And then I look down at my icon down at the bottom right hand corner of my computer. If I put my mouse over it, it says network internet access, so I know that I'm connected. To verify that the connection is alright and I can reach the router, I'm going to show you how to do that. And I'm also going to show you how to get to your router if you forget your wireless password. So we're going to be doing a little bit of that here too. The first thing I'm going to do is do that IP config again. Now, okay, I'm going to type IP CONFIG. I'm going to press enter. Okay, now here's what we got. There's my IP config I typed in. You want to look for your local area connection. Right here is what you want to look for. Mine is local area connection 2 because mine is the second computer hooked up to the router. Now what you want to look for, your IP4 address. You're going to have an IPv6 address, but don't worry about that. You're going to be using IP4. And you want to write this address down, 192.168.0.2. What I usually do is I'll just go to sticky, well, wait a minute, we'll get rid of that. It makes it easier if you use your sticky notes, and you can make another one, and I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to drag that over there and drag these off so you don't need to see all them. But we'll get them out of the way. And I'm going to use a sticky note here, and I'm going to copy this. I'm going to mark. If you right click and push on mark, you can kind of use it to highlight it like this. This is your IP4. This is your IP address to your computer, not the router, to your own computer, right there. That right there. So I'm going to type in IPv4, and my IP address is 192.168 dot, and it looks like 0.2. 0.2. Okay, you can see that's what that IP address is, 192 dot, whoops, we better make that 168. 168.0.2. Now that's the IPv4 address. That's my computer. Okay, the subnet mask, you don't have to worry about it because it automatically put that in for you when you hook up. Okay, now the default gateway, that is your router. So I'm going to put default gateway. It's 192.168.0.1. That's right there, 192.168.0.1. Default gateway, or your router. Now this is this address here. Your default gateway is where your phone line comes out of your house and goes into your router. That's 192.168.0.1. And then when you connect your cable to your computer, my particular computer has 192.168.0.2. That's my address. Okay, now right now, for this other information here, you don't really need to worry about. The main thing you need to worry about is your IP4 address and your default gateway. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ping, it's called PING, my default gateway to make sure that I'm getting there all right. I'll make sure the connection is good. So I'm going to type PING 192.168.0.1, I believe. Yep, 19 default gateway 192.168.0.1. 192.168.0.1. I'm going to press enter. Now what this doing, it'll send 4 packets of information from my computer to the router. And this is the 4. It's sending 32 bytes of data each time. And it took 1 millisecond to get there and back. And it done that 4 times. So here's the statistics of what happened. There was 4 packets sent right there. I'm going to mark it. There's 4 packets sent. Whoops. Right here. And then received, I got 4 packets back. And lost is 0. So I didn't lose any packets. So I had 0% loss. So that basically means my connection to the router is good. So if you're having problems with your computer connecting or anything, you can come in here and write down your IP4 address, your default gateway, and you can come down here and type in ping. Your default gateway is 192.168.0.1, the router, and then if it comes back like this and it looks like this, you're good to go. You know your connection from your computer to the router is good. Okay, now we're going to remember this default gateway, 192.168.0.1, because that's what you're going to use to get into your router. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring up Mozilla Firefox, and I'm going to move the camera a little bit so you can see where I'm putting this. I don't want you to miss it. So in the address bar at the top, up here, I'm going to type 192.168. Well, I'm going to erase that first. I'm going to go ahead and erase what's in there. Type in 192.168.0.1, and I'm going to hit enter. Now what that's going to do is it's going to take me to my ActionTek router. That's what I have right here over here on the right side of me. It's my ActionTek router. So this is a way that you can get your wireless password as well if you need to know it. They've got homepage, status, quick setup, wireless setup, utilities, and advanced setup. So what I'm going to do is move the camera a little bit so you can see a little better what we got here on the wireless that popped up. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There you go. And now I'm going to go into the wireless settings. Okay, now for the wireless settings, if I go way down here at the bottom, right here, it says to create a pre-shared key. So this is my key right here. So if I happen to have forgot that key, that's how I can get in to do it. I just put in the IP address of the gateway, which we found earlier. Push enter. This is going to pop up. Go to wireless. Scroll down. The network name is WHE-Jeff. That's for me. Wireless radio state is enabled. Jeff. Change network channel. It's on auto detect. And then wireless WPA or WPA2 security. I picked WPA, WPA2 because it's more secure than just WPA. And then down here, this is where you put your wireless password in. And it says write down the wireless settings. The settings below are required to configure wireless clients. So again, down here at the bottom, I don't know if you can see that down there, way at the bottom, right down in there, it is going to show you the settings. Wireless is on, network name, security type, and of course the wireless password again. So basically, it's real easy to get in there, and I'll go over it real quick one more time just to show you what it's like. So we're going to go back here, and go back, remember the command prompt. You're looking for your default gateway, 192.168.0.1. You want to go up here at the top, and you want to type it in there, and your address bar up here, not down in the search bar, but up here, right up here in the address bar, 192.168.0.1. Press enter, and once again, it's going to bring up, if you've got an Action Tech router like I do, it's going to bring up this Action Tech. You just go to wireless settings and scroll down, and there's your wireless password down here. So it's all good. That's a basic way, probably one of the most used troubleshooting ways to find out about connection issues. This is the first video of a series. I'll probably make about 10, and I'm going to get into, if you're not connected, I'm going to get into how to figure out, we're going to be going over your network information and network setups and all that stuff. I want to make this as easy as possible. That's kind of why I'm here. I got a bachelor's in computer science, and I actually have my own computer repair business for probably 15 years. And it just got to the point where all this stuff you can do by yourself. You don't need to pay somebody $150 to fix your computer. If you follow these simple steps that I'm going to go through in each video, you're going to find out how easy it really is just to troubleshoot your own connection. It's real simple. I'm going to cover wireless network, on your network. I might even get into some VLANs, but basically my goal is to get you to where you get to the point where you only really need 3 things. If you use CC Cleaner and you use Malwarebytes and FreeABG, if you use those 3 programs, you probably never get a virus. Your computer's always going to run good. If you ever do lose your connection, which I never do, you'll know how to find out what the problem is. Because sometimes you call your ISP and it's kind of hard to understand what they're putting you through. But if you see this, it's going to make it a lot easier on you. I appreciate everybody watching, and subscribe and come back, because I'm going to explain this stuff and show you how easy it is to repair and keep up your own computer and keep it clean and running fast. I appreciate it. Everybody have a good day, and don't forget to like and subscribe.